Good time zones, everybody, and welcome, for it is Friday. Or, more accurately, Friyay. Or, more accurately, hello Dawn Trail, welcome to my desktop. But that's not yet. Mostly because I still, yes. Oh dear. Good time zones to everybody and welcome. Yes. We have, in chat, hanging out and hiding, we have a hunter who has decided that apparently time zones are definitely not a thing that they want to pay attention to, and neither are schedules, has been lurking since goodness know when. We have a Nuska, we have a Frauke, we have a Blast and a Shadow, we have a TGM, and we have a Shadow on an 85 stream streak, and a Frauke on a 25 stream streak, and a TGM mourning the loss of their streak. I'm sorry, TGM. Anna Raven, welcome in. Anna Tor, who's bemoaning the fact that I can't actually figure out what the heck I'm doing. Yes, I know. And a Raven on a 155 stream streak. Stream is still alive. Well, yes, so is Stream. Yes. Yeah. I was so tempted just to sit and vibe to the music and just not go live. This is going to be a slightly asymmetric. Asymmetric? Those are not the right words. Meh. It's Friday. So, yesterday we were working on this. Today we need to work around it. There's a whole sort of pile of things that need to be sorted and thinged. Hey, True Purple. The obvious one is that wall is missing. The really obvious one is this wall is very missing. And the less obvious one is that this path is missing. So I think, honestly, I'm going to start by seeing what happens if I start digging down. Because my biggest concern is there's a huge hole down here. And I don't want to drop into a hole by accident. Whilst attempting to lower this landscaping. And yes, you can have that one. I'm sure you'll have great fun with it. By way of quotes somewhere. How is everybody? It is Friday. We have made it. Rumours that we might not have made it are inaccurate. We did. Honest Gov. Lego stream when? I don't actually have any plans on streaming Lego. Despite the fact that I have just shown off Nice Arrival. Mostly because I don't know when I'm going to actually build that Lego. For those who have no clue what I'm talking about, I have received the one of the brand new Bricklink sets from the beginning of the year, so Bricklink Round 2, which is a engine shed and so forth. It looks fantastic. It shocked me at the absolute behemoth of size. I wasn't expecting it to be that huge. The box is nearly 2 feet wide. And True Purple is on a 20 stream streak. Woohoo! Any Lego box that's that huge is going to be impressive. Mostly I bought it because trains. I like trains. And Raven is going back to Dawn Trail. I don't blame you in the slightest, Raven. Have fun. I think you said 6 hours in before you hit the first dungeon? God, that's a lot of storyline. Oh, never picked that up. At least that's what I think I saw Raven say in DNC Discord. I might be wrong. I frequently am. I will never admit to it, though. Oh, wait. I've not had a chance to start FF yet. Oh, dear. That's all our X-Pack. That's a good question. I forgot to look. TGM. I know True Purple plays FF, so I suspect it's just 7.0, because I know True was looking forward to it. Please look forward to it. 910000 Let's have a quick look. I know I have a survey says where's the part count? 2,331. I just went brick set, mostly because I couldn't remember. So, yeah, 2,500-ish. So, yeah, just a small set. And apparently we have found the floor in my plan. Also, the floor in the area. Poop. So, the last thing you want to do, True Purple, is start, because then you'd have to stop. And there's nothing worse than being unable to start than being unable to carry on. This is going to be annoying. There's a cave under my pathway. There's a cave under my pathway, dear chat. There's a cave under my pathway, and I don't want it there. Well, I don't want to fall into it. Whoops. Nearly did again. Let's see. So as noted yesterday, I kind of feel like this path needs to be lower and then ramp up towards the end to make it more... Oh, that's better. That's already got it so that we're looking more at the gateway as we come through here. I need to take this back another couple of blocks. If I take it back 3, does that take it back enough for it to open up enough? That's nice. That's very nearly what I'm looking for. How do you mean, TGM? My goal is to make it look like you're looking up at the gatehouse, so that it's kind of sort of dominating as you come out of the path, or through the path, along the path. So as we turn here, that's a bit more like it. Because previously, all of the path, the building of the view of the building in the back through the gates. Yeah, I can see that would be a little bit... It doesn't help with the distance, does it? I think I need to take this section of path back a little. That's better. Also, the door throws it off. Oh, the actual gate of the gatehouse. There's not much I can do about that. We kind of need a gate here. It wouldn't be a very good gatehouse without a gate. I think once I add in all the detail to the path and actual path, we can try and fix it up a bit. But it's much better as a view than it was, in my opinion. Whoops. That's... I found more hole. I mean, it's going to be... It was always going to be one of those difficult things to get right. Mostly because it's kind of one of those paths that... It's not a path I suspect I'm going to travel along more than 3 times a day. I wish I was kidding about the 3 times a day, but given that this is one of the paths out to Gordonstein Ward, I strongly suspect it's going to be a path I end up taking quite a lot. That's better. It's at least more visible, and that was the problem. You were seeing the top of the gate, but you weren't seeing the gate. I'm almost half tempted to actually just close the gate, seal it off, and say we don't come through this path. But that would just be weird. Why build a path and not actually have a way in? Something tells me I need another barrel. I got a barrel at the hut, I got a barrel at the hut, and you'll never guess what's in it. No, wait. You'll never guess why. Let's get the tough into place. So how is everybody this evening? I'm sorry, I'm kind of sort of I launched myself into this and never actually sort of said hi. I hope that everyone is doing well. I'm kind of sort of... I don't know. I know it's Friday and all, and yay. But I'm kind of sort of trying to figure out just a lot of meh about this week. it just hasn't felt like a week to... it's kind of a week to celebrate surviving as opposed to a week to celebrate ending. This area's going to need way more thinking about the path. But let's ignore the thinking and just dive straight in. Tired, actually. Worked your butt off. Vacation and last day of month in voice. Oh, yeah. It is the last day of the month for many things. Which always makes life difficult, I suspect. So hopefully you make it through today. Okay. You know, I meant to pick up a stack of moss. Paperwork is at least half done. The rest comes down to the next 2 weeks not having your visa application rejected. 50%. Woof. Visa applications are evil at times. Right. Remember to eat, or I will have people yelling at me. I don't know why. Failure to eat is not my fault, honest gov. Just because I'm the one in charge of it. Not my fault. You're advised to only bring 4 types of paperwork. How naive you were. Yeah, let me guess, you probably need like 17. And 3 different proof of life or something. Have you ever, or are you considering being dead? Have you ever, or are you considering being out of the country for more than 12 seconds? Have you ever, or are you considering being a follower of Scotsman? No. You're a follower of Scotsman. I'm terribly sorry. You can't have a visa. No. That would be weird. I'm going to have to be careful with this because the path is going to end up blending in with the walls of the cave. 14 pieces of documentation. That's brutal. I'm gonna need more moss. Because if I'm not careful, this is going to blend in with the walls of the cave. And the last thing you want is to make it blend in with the walls of the cave, because, well, you kind of need to make it look like it's actually not part of the cave. I found cave to go with my cave. It might have been Cave Johnson, but we made sure to keep the lemons away from it. Legalizing half of them, absolutely evil, and the individual documents have a lifetime of barely a fort. Ow! That's not documentation. That's playing bingo. Let's go for that. I think I just gave myself some cobble there. Oh well. That's not the block I meant to put there. What I might do is add some of the... Bingo's fun, maybe not as a checklist of papers. True. I can understand that. That reminds me, I have never played Minecraft Bingo on stream. Or on my own stream. I've played it on other people's streams, but not my own. This is not a suggestion that I plan on starting playing Minecraft Bingo on my own stream. It's more fun playing it in the background on other people's streams. It's less of a Oh dear. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I ignore you, but I hear you. Actually, do I want to use the full blocks? Because I have access to the perfect place for it. Yes, I do. Which is very much thanks to the people over at the Finite Inn. What are we trying to catch this time? Am I getting it wrong then, Hunter? Is it? Am I misnaming the people who are responsible? I know I do that occasionally. The person who is responsible is Cosmic. Well, Cosmic is absolutely amazing. And any attempt to deny that is absolutely wrong. I reject your reality and substitute Cosmic. That sounds wrong. Wait a minute. Blast caught something. That can't be right. And I'm under ring count. I demand a recount. Blast cannot be allowed to catch something. Blast isn't even allowed to catch cold properly. Sorry, Blast. Good catch. Congratulations. Hides the wrench. I'm not sure where a wrench comes into this. Unless you're planning on hitting me with it, at which point, ow. Is that wrench for putting a spanner in the works? What? Oh, actually, I bet the wrench is from adjusting the bot. Aha! Yep. I eventually caught up. Don't worry, I can slowly catch on. Usually the word slowly is the one involved there, unfortunately. Actually, I don't mind that. Anyone caught tinkering with the system is entirely innocent. I'm not quite sure what they're innocent of, but they're innocent, honest gov. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. It pops in the red zone, but it's the white zone. There is no parking in the there is no stopping in the white zone. The red zone is for loading and unloading only. Oh, and apparently while I'm pausing to try and remember the appropriate airplane quote, Friyay has decided that it is time to purchase leather armor. King Arthur needs some tan white dye booties. Do I even have booties? I don't have booties. I have to go shopping. Let us get in here. Where does F start? We have some Fs in the... there they are. Friyay. Let's see. Percival, Tristan, Galahad, Gawain, Gaheris, Owain, Bedovic, Karak. There we are. Right. King Arthur is after some white booties. And I know I don't have any, so I should... I need some shopping materials. Good news is I still have I still have Hero of the Village from last night's excursion after stream. Hello Prometheus, let's go for a ride. To me, is Prometheus not very fast? Prometheus is not a very fast horse. Fast horse, even. Riding through the world, wondering why I'm on a slow smeg horse. Mental note. Swap horses. I'm like, for some reason I couldn't even get up a block there. I'm going to assume that was lag. Chicken. Hello, Ecto-Zero. Hello, cat. Which has no name. Right, I need booties. Thank you for your assistance. Right. Hey ho, silver! Away! Except you're not that silver. Really? Never have noticed. We have booties. You know, I never even looked to see how much that cost me. Oh well. Tells me Prometheus is really, really trying, just not very good. There's there's all this activity and not much capability. I'm just not sure how to translate that statement into something that doesn't sound wrong. One of these days I need to actually get round to decorating this pathway. Today is not that day. Also, my train of thought has finally caught up with the comment I was going to make, which was, if you don't like my red zone nonsense, don't get me started on my red team nonsense. I'm going to stick you in here. Thank you. Yeah, I think it might actually be faster running off of the horse. That's just wrong. And there's the white. All white on the... I was about to say, those look wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out, Friyay. And yet they're not brown when you look at them. Second, here we are, Odin and King Arthur. Can I add brown dye? Of course. Are they a little bit too white for your goal here? Makes a change. Usually finding things are too white is actually a problem. How's that? Is that better? I'm going to leave them there for a second, rather than actually running off with them this time. One more brown. 1 second. He'll hydrate. Looking for tan. How about that? Excellent. I guess that means it's a tan queue. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And kindly, no more puns like that. Right, where was I going? Ah, yes, I left the door open. Ah, yes, Odin has a full set of diamond. There we are. 1 set of tan booties. And Excalibur. rest of the mail will follow when you can upgrade. Awesome. I really, really appreciate all the people who actually have been, well, to be honest, embracing the weirdness of having your own pillagers. It is fun having all of these people actually in here and actually having them named for you. And oh yeah, I came through and added some cups for people. They're a little bit yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for might get me in trouble. They're a little moist, but they're all right. Hello, Elkhorn. Right, Atlas. Are you faster than Prometheus? Yes, you are. Right, that's better. I think Atlas is my daily driver. Prometheus is not that good. I can't remember why I chose to feed safety second that, but we've got to have something for them to have. Do we have one of those? Apparently so. Let's just go for that. I think I'm done with those as well for the moment. Right, where was I? Oh, yes. Let's change the angle of the... Yeah, I'm looking for coarse dirt. Wow, I don't have much. I'm looking for gravel. That I do have. Do 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 do. This area, I think, would be very much just coarse dirt because it's behind the gate and therefore would have just been shredded repeatedly. Yes, I am hiding the sins of the foundations. Oh hey, I caught it. Wow. And Elkhorn caught it. Nicely caught, Elkhorn. Blast is back to normal. Actually, did Blast attempt to catch that? Yes, they did. Okay. So, the universe is back to normal. Blast is missing everything. Let's try not to fall down this hole. It did only tinker the system to increase the percentage just a little bit. Okay. So, one per evening then, is it? Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Should probably take out that and replace it with more dirt, because it kind of feels wrong having so much stone at the edge here. Of course, that one I actually want to be coarse dirt. Current sample is proving your point, but 2/3. But yeah, well. I knew what you meant. Really, I did. Really, I did. I did. To put that. Oh, wait, no. That's a different flight plan. Um, I feel like I've forgotten to do like 3 or 4 blocks here. Let's turn those into stone brick. That's better. That didn't work. Ooh, hey, gravel. Ooh, hey, iron ore. Ooh, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Okay, that feels a lot better now. And would be better if the stream hadn't just paused. Okay, I'm liking this. This now feels like there is actually a path running downhill here. I know it's rare, but occasionally you do have to build things. Let's get some... actually, no. Let's get some andesite. And... wow, this chest is getting close to empty. A little bit of tuff. A little bit of cobble. Hey, I've got more moss. Excellent. Let's turn some of that cobble into mossy cobble. And let's sort out the sides of the path now. This lot is fine. This lot is not. Wow, this is definitely in the heading of not. Trying to avoid having dirt more than 1 or 2 blocks thick here. Whoops. And this I'd like to be a bit more like... whoa, that's not helpful. Did I just place that in front of... no, I placed that in front of something sensible. That looks better. And the brown at the edge means it doesn't blend in with the path, which I'm going to have to be careful with. I think I'm going to actually make it so that most of this is coarse dirt. Because the grass down here doesn't feel right. Because we're practically underground here, and that doesn't feel like a place you'd find grass. It's kind of impractical. Oh, I'm losing hero of the village! And... oh, and it's gone. I shall have to have more pillagers turn up so that I can murder them to become the hero again. At which point we will ask, have I become the villain through being the hero? Wait, no, I've been the hero for long enough to become the villain? What was the dang quote? Who cares? Hello, Exapol. Welcome in. Happy Friyay. Welcome to the madness, also known as this group. Look, We did not ask for an ambulance. Ah, that one is an ambulance. That looks better. That looks wrong. But that's probably because it is. Well, not you. Do that. Really? Do that. I kind of feel like I should make this look a lot more like it's less natural and more human boogered with. That was B-O-O-G-E-R-D. Boogered. Remember, do not leave boogers in your tunnel. Why did I say that? Why? Why? While I'm here, and while I've still got it, let's do this. Let's make it look like it's much more sort of disturbed down towards the base of these walls. After all, we'd like to be disturbed. That's why we've got the sign on the door. Disturbed, please enter. Most people put up a do not disturb sign. I just put up a disturbed sign. Bang, 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 giddy bang, giddy bang, 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 bang. Those two. I know none of this exists as actual wall base yet, but hey, we'll get to that. There will be walls eventually, at some point. Whoops. No, I've still got some more. You see, that's better. Now that kind of feels more like it's a bit sort of... yeah, all of that. Let's get some gravel into that mix. Wow. I am running low on materials again. Whoops, I'm running low on daylight again. Slightly more important. Yada-dee. Yada-dee. No. Put a little bit of this in around here. Not there. And those two will be good. Plus that one. those two. Plus that. Oh, that's better. That looks good. Yeah, that looks more like you've got a solid wall that things have been unable to grow up against because people have just been sort of messing with the foundations over the decades. Remember, messing with your foundations is not sensible. What are the odds of one of these, when I dig it out, finding a hole underneath it? No, that's fine. Now I can... Found the hole! I'm gonna put that back there. I'm not gonna worry about that one. That'll be a problem for future me in about 10 minutes. Future me in 10 minutes is gonna come back here and swear at me lots. It's quite impressive. Travelling 10 minutes through time just to swear at me. It's amazing just how much plutonium it takes to travel 10 minutes back in time just to swear at yourself. Marty, we've got to go back. Gotta go back and swear at yourself for leaving sections of world that are just not sane. No idea. Nothing new there. Yep, that works. Right, I would like to find some of not this, but that goes back in there. That goes in. No, that doesn't go in there. That goes there. Future me would like to learn that skill. Past me is very happy that future me is incapable. Exactly. I'm fairly sure that if future me really could actually manage time travel just to swear at me, present day me would be much, much less likely to leave some of the mess around that it does. Yes, there is. Do I have one of these? No. I don't have one of those either. Wasn't it just? And so was me managing to hit the the mute button. Right. Right. That's good, but I don't want that there. Oh, that Shazmat. Should be that. So it's that. Put one of those there, one of those there. Another one there. Don't know why I left this block and this block. I might as well have taken those out and placed those in. Don't need you. The reason I'm going for moss is that it gives me the opportunity to come back through later and hide a few shroom lights in the moss. Also, no flowers, no tall grass. This area has too many people passing through it for there to be tall grass. This area, not so much. People are not going to be hanging around this area much. Wow. That just nuked all of the coarse dirt that I carefully placed. You see, this is why moss is not a great solution to all the things. It might look good, but it will mess up your build. Shroom lights. There we are. I'm going to need more of those. Oh, hold on. Let's at least take out the torches and then work out where these need to go. I kind of feel like one here would be a good idea. And I've already earmarked this spot as being necessary. That's better. That's getting there. The road less travelled. Praise the road. Better. A bit of this, but not those. Did I get any? No. Okay, fine. There we are. That sorts out the lighting down the sides of this. Ideally, I would have come up with a better solution, but we'll get something that makes it look a bit more sane later. Maybe. That's a 3. I'm going to regret that one later, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Cool. Right, where is my bone meal? I would like to hit this, take out that and that. Just enough grass to hint at there being something. Right, what I would like to do is solve the fact that this grass doesn't look good. I'm going to follow in the path of BWO. Actually, first I'm going to follow in the path of making sure that my inventory is not quite as steaming mess as it is. Nice way of getting rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. What was I thinking? Oh yes. Ferns. That way we've got the opportunity to make this look a little bit thicker without going into the heavy thickness. Once more with the thickening. Burn it. What are we burning now? Why are you... What's being burned? Why are we burning the fern? What's wrong with ferns? Why are we burning ferns? Cast it into the fire. No! Does somebody have issues with ferns that I'm not aware of? I mean, this isn't Fern Gully, but... I see the no drama safety llama has gone spinny. What are you spinning on top of? You found a single corner of a... What are you like? You found the single corner of a trap door that you could spin on. So random. Never underestimate the power of the no drama safety llama to become one with the random. I'd like to sleep now, please. Please ignore the yawning. There we are. Right. Let's have a look. How's this looking? Oh, that looks so much better. That actually feels like there's a road here now. Right, I still don't like this. I think what I would like to do is make it look like it has been heavily supported. And for that, I am going to go with deep slate, and more deep slate. And, you know, just to complete the set, some more deep slate. Something tells me if I make an uneven number of those, I'm going to end up swearing myself. Do I have more deep slate around here somewhere? Yes, I do. That's alright then. Which way? I'm going to take those cobble and move them into this chest, because this appears to be my cobble chest. And I'll take the tough, and I'll put the tough over here, because then this is my tough chest. Because that's tough. Hello, Bo. Welcome in. Welcome to Friday. Thank goodness. Let's see. If I put in a bit here, probably do is actually, if I grab some basalt might be good. Basalt feels like it's a nice solid material to be working with. Basalt would be fantastic if I had any. Let's go with polished. Making 8, which means I could have done that easily in my own inventory, because derp. So if I put that there, what I could do is let's go for you. One of those. Is that too low? That is too low. That's a sword, Scots. Oops. No, come back here. That's a block higher than I was expecting to be. That's a half block lower than I was expecting to be. One of these days I will actually get this into the right place. Let's embed this into the wall a bit more. And that's better. That now feels a bit more like it's actually part of the structure of the cave. So if we take out a bit of this, put a couple of those in, do some of this, like so. Maybe not have it too perfect. How wide is this? It's wide enough. Yeah, no, let's go with that. That. Really? That? How? Have I got any more tough? No, I haven't. Tough. Need some tough. And if I'm using tough, then I'm also going to want mossy cobble. Mossy cobble we have. Actually, I'm going to use the half slabs so that I can blend it easier and make it cheaper. There's my tough. Blend this in as a cave. A Sharpedo. Anyone got a Sharpedo? Nope. Let's go for a Great Ball. Do, 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 do. If I do bits like this, I can make it look like this is... though that's going to be bad. That's a problem. Apparently, that's the... whoa! Surface. Why is ground level so low here? Okay, I didn't ask for rain, Minecraft. No, you did not ask for rain, but you get it anyway. Oh well. Oh yeah, I remember looking at this and thinking that's ugly as sin. It needs breaking up and fixing. And that can't be done with mossy cobble slabs, typically. So that attempt to eliminate some of the cost of... no, hold on. Get in there. Let's do you. Let's put that there. You and you. A little bit of tough just to blend in. Some mossy cobble. This and some more tough. Try to make it look like this has been built up and supported and is generally not a natural cave, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously it's not natural. Metal. That just looks so wrong. Do that and that. Well, that's the wrong way up. It's a bit more like it, but it kind of feels like this wall just sort of accidentally exists. That looks better though. That looks a lot better. That kind of it really feels like there's something holding all of this up now. And it's not just blind luck, it's more sort of it understands the gravity of the situation. That's not what I meant to put there. How did you end up all the way down there? Yep, prefer that. I'm not sure about that. This I think I want to take out. No, not you. I wanted you there. Let's put one of those in there. Why is there a hole here? Oh, that's the inside of that tower. Okay. Do, 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 do. Don't count the sheep. Trying to hold her hand. This looks wrong. Let's do that. That's better. Now it sort of feels like it's blended a bit better. That feels a lot more like somebody has taken a cave and really, really done their best to support it and make it. I should turn those two into stairs. Those two look wrong. Those two bits of coarse dirt just look wrong. The problem is, what do I put there? I can't put grass. I can't put moss. I can put a mossy... No. I know. Let's do this. That's better. That looks more. More. Mama. Just kill the job. Logged into a server when I did. Type kill 9 then it's dead. Mama. Just kill the process. Well, kill -9. Oh yes, Elcon. That I thoroughly agree with. Who's a good cave? Who's a dark and creepy cave? Aren't you a good and dark and creepy cave? Who's a good... No. I'm trying desperately not to sound like Ace Ventura trying to make friends with an elephant. Who's a boo? Who's a boo? That feels like that should have been a stair. Conveniently, I have some. Who's a dark and creepy cave? Aren't you a nice dark and creepy cave? Yes. The fact that this is actually not going to stay dark and creepy... Well, I mean, it might actually stay dark and creepy, but it's going to be an entrance cave. I mean, it's got this sucking great big... Can you imagine if this was closed, sealed shut, and you just had this dark and creepy cave, and then as you came through the dark and creepy cave, you had this area, and basically you were just being shot at from all sides. It's basically the murder hole taken to its absolute limits. Who's a good murder? Oh, who's a... Hold on. That can't be there. That entire section has just called the police on me. That entire section can't be there. It's too far back. If that was there, that entire section, this entire section of wall, because that was that. You fnebble. There's nothing supporting this. If I leave this all the way back here, I need to bring this forwards. That's I must have done this landscaping before I'd worked out where I was going to put that wall. Hello, hidden tunnel, hidden section of tower. If you or your emotional support tower has been confused by anything in this stream, please check your emotional support tower has actually been alright. I'm sure FF14 will stare straight back at you, Landstrad. Careful. If at first don't... Exact. Well, this is the first rule of pretties being applied. The first rule of pretties. If you need to make it prettier, feel free. You may have to destroy it just to try again. Oh dear. That sounds like Landstrad has just wandered straight into yet another instance of, here, have some what? Also known as, you're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Have you considered having psychiatric help being provided for the developers? That feels like it needs a stair. Keep seeing the Lighter Armor Safety Llama moving around and thinking it's somebody just roaming around up there. That's better. At which point I probably need to do the same here and here. Yes, that's better. Probably do with a half slab or three. We got any? Yes, we've got 14. slightly more than 3. That goes there. Excuse me while I walk out the wall back. Torch. Torch in this area is wrong. This is not torchwood. Can't believe that I managed to make it till like 3 weeks ago without realising that Torchwood is an anagram of Doctor Who. How? How did I not know that one? Oh, apparently I'm not the only one who's just learning that. A shelmet. Anyone need a shelmet? Apparently I do. That reminds me. Did I hit that button? Apparently I'm off. This is day 910. Blimey. "910 days. What have I done? Who knows?" Actually, we were counting out the other day. It's 11 different builds, 12 different builds. They established that in a Doctor Who episode. Well, clearly I wasn't paying attention that week. You have far too much of a high hope that I was actually paying attention. One of these things is not like the others, and one of these things is me not failing to pay attention. Oh hey, I caught it. Wasn't expecting that one. And Blast, you can't... well, think of it this way, Blast. You at least can't claim that it was rigged. Because you didn't actually attempt to catch it properly. I do try to be fair. Fairly confused, fairly normal, fairly Abby normal. Actually, no, I think that would be better over here. There. Love the way that I'm spending time thinking about where to place a single half slab. I mean, there's a lot of build here. Now, the annoying thing is... I don't know. Yeah, that's a half... This is a full block higher. I'm going to have to take a lot of this out. Because otherwise, this wall is going to need to be taller. And if I don't make it taller... Or rather, if I do make it taller, where was I going with this? It doesn't work, is what I was trying to say. the reason for it not working is because I need to make it at least 2 blocks tall before we get to those, so that the walkway that goes in this wall at least feels like it's not something that you could just suddenly jump up at and murder everybody on. If you or anyone else has designed a castle wall that anyone can jump up and murder somebody on, your wall is not very safe. I feel like I should be finding some other materials in places around here. Oops, sun is setting again. What a moment for my phone to tell me that I need to update the Twitch app to continue administering, running it in the background. It's just like Twitch. Your timing just needs it needs something. Not to be so crap, really. That's what I was looking for. I should probably do that. Yes, see, that looks a bit better. And I can do the same over here. Just with one of those and one of those. Why are those stone? Probably because they're there to work out where the wall line was. Let's get dangerous. And now we have the problem yet again that this area is, for goodness sakes. It's like, excuse me while I jump up and attempt to murder you. Yeah. Gonna have to think about that one a bit. Oh, actually, hold on. Most of this is... Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. There's actually an extra half slab up. Alright, so we need... Really? Kind of feel like you're gonna knock your block off on that. Let's see. Let's empty you and you into here. Which one of these was my tough? There it is. That one. That one goes into here. Right. That I need. That I don't need. That I don't need. That I'm gonna have. That I don't want. Cobble deep slate. And we will turn all of that into that. And I have a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, let's fill this in with dirt. Because if I start filling it in with stone, I'm going to run out of stone. Which would be a bad thing to run out of. Hold on. Actually, no, I probably needed that. I needed that. I'm going to fill this in by 2. Or more. There. Now I need to make... I need to work out this side of this wall still. But would it be cheating if I chose not to yet? Yes. Well, that's a shame, because I'm going to cheat and not do this section yet. Hold on. Did I do halves? What did I do over there? Have a good night, Blast. Thank you for joining us. It is, as always, lovely to have you here. Okay, so that's a stair, that's a half slab, that's a half slab, I know that. So I need 1 stair. So it's wall plus 1, and I need a couple of stone brick, which I've got. Right. 1, 2. Promise safe. Return PCG to normal stats. I believe you. I believe you. Thousands wouldn't, but we believe you. One thing I'm finding very ridiculous is, during the course of this stream, I've already had 14 emails. According to my phone. It's like, what? Is there something going wrong somewhere? There we are. Right, let's go and get a whole heap of trapdoors. Let's do the interior of this. The fact that I asked if there's something going wrong and there's now sirens going past has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Right. Let's start filling in this. So these go all the way along here. Just not there. I now have an axe somewhere, and I really should have used it, but I couldn't be bothered. Okay, how does that look? Oh, that looks so much better. It really feels like there's a proper guarded wall area around this now. It's all greened. I love the fact that this is quite clearly a green build right now, because if you look at it from this side, it's not been built at all. And I'm going to leave this side for a little bit longer. Oh, I'm not that badly off, Chris, but thank you. Oops. Some of this build is very much gone green. The rest of it is looking pretty good. It's feeling very, Oh, I know what would be good. Yes, right. Let's grab that. You're having lunch. Ah! Well then, if you're having lunch and throwing food at me, what's lunch? It has a back. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. That's the problem. Somebody has way too much exhaust on their car. Oh. Leftover pizza and cheesy bread. Ooh. Yum. Keep throwing food at me. I like that idea. I will admit that for dinner tonight I had a couple of open half sandwiches. And that was it. Anyone need a Mr. Mime? That's what it needed. Why is it that adding ominous banners is highly, highly necessary to make this thing feel more like it's properly built? I don't have a Mr. Mime. I do have some great balls left, though. Right, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's actually a convenient number. That is a convenient number. Even better. I can do it straight from what I've got lying around as leftovers. What's the best way to get to these? There. The walls were feeling a bit flat. And the only person who caught it was Elcon. Well done, Elcon. If I accidentally press these buttons, I open the gate above them. Nice. That's never going to come back and haunt me. I'm not sure I have a way of pressing that button, or even installing it. Oh, those were banners that... Yes, I ran out of banners yesterday, didn't I? And so, I didn't have one up here. Which means there's probably more sections of these towers that don't have this, like all of those. You see, this is why we maintain a perfectly functional raid farm. It is not for, you know, the things that most people use raid farms for, like redstone and emeralds and so forth. I use it because I need large amounts of ominous banners. Some people use a raid farm to be able to actually collect stuff. Some people use a raid farm for XP. I use a raid farm because I need banners. What? Emeralds do help a bit with getting new materials. They do, occasionally. Eva Unity, thank you for the follow and welcome in. There we are. Okay, that looks much more like a pair of pillager outpost towers, which now have become a gatehouse. I don't know why, but as I said earlier, the ominous banners just add to it, don't they? Right, so we've got those. Did I put banners here? Yes, I did. We've got all 4 banners there. We've got the banners over there. I almost feel like, no, if I put any down the side here, it's going to be over the top. I'm also out of banners nearly. Let's go and collect some banners from the Temple of Yagskrim. It's been almost 10. I'm going to need some... need some rockets to get back, but thank you for the lurk, True Purple. Whee! Come fly with me as I visit the Temple of Yagskrim. Hello. Right. Going down. Right. Banners. I think I have a few. Banners, I've had a few. Wonder what... I might also have a few totems. And 1 or 2 saddles. But not many emeralds. However, I have a heck ton of sticks. Aye, 32 portraits to resave. Ouchie. And more to the point, I have glass bottles. I might need to get some. I'm going to pick up a stack of glass bottles. Because I want to build a... I want to spend some time getting honey blocks. Oh, I actually have a decent amount of glowstone, redstone, and gunpowder. Awesome. I'm just going to leave it there because that's not why I came over. Shall we check if Nick Furious is still okay? Nick, are you still furious? Yeah? Yep. Nick Furious is still furious. Hey, Nick. I'm gonna have to build another Temple of Yagskrim. Except, I don't want to actually have it to be able to kill things. There's not gonna be a pit into which I hide... I'll start that again. I'm gonna build a Temple of Yagskrim for catching Ravagers. I can word. The Ravager catching Yarg. Yes. The chicken looked tasty. But, yes. I have designated this area as being a place for me to be able to actually catch Ravagers. Yeah, sorry. This area is going to be somewhere where I build yet another temple, conveniently within distance of a pillager outpost. It will need some flattening off, and then it needs some way of catching Ravagers. And have I got the faintest clue how to do that? Not a clue. Is Coulson going to be the one in the cage there? Ooh. Maybe. That's a nice idea. At which point, is that going to mean that it's the Temple of Tahiti? Remind me, I also need to build a banner farm. As in... sorry, a banner shop. So that I can actually enable the channel points redeem for getting banners into this corridor. 1 per person. Full stop. That's a lot of dirt. Oh look, banners. Tahiti. At what point did I say flapping off? Other than in response to that. Oh, there will be a pit. It'll just be auto-murdering stuff. Because I want to actually auto-murder everything except for the Ravagers, somehow. Hello, Mad. Right. We can store our spare ominous banners in here. Because everyone needs some spare ominous banners. Right. Blimey. Something capturing Ravagers. I'm not sure where the flapping off bit came from then. I need to somehow capture Ravagers and to figure out how to siphon them off and separate them off and then capture them and redirect them into some sort of transport system. What happens if you put a Wavager? A Wavager? 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 What happens if you put a Wavager into a bubble water? Bubble water. Bubble elevator. It's Wavager season, yes. Of course, granted, problem is getting the Ravager into the bubble column. Because I'm... Bubble elevator, yes. Now, I thought the statement about bubble water was probably more. So, what I'm thinking, and I'm just going to sit in a boat and steal the camera account for a second, is that while I'm getting shot at, what I'm thinking is we will have the Temple of Tahiti something. Babble water? Babble water? No. Why are there so many holes in this universe? How deep is this hole? It's fairly deep. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. That's a big cave, though. That could cause problems. This cave could cause problems. Cause problems. Wow, that's an annoying cave. Oh, no wonder I can't find pillagers in this area. So what I'm thinking is, we have a temple here, and somehow I separate off the Ravagers. So what we might do is actually have everything go into the pit, and then have the Ravagers somehow separated off. I need to allow shorter things to go in one direction and Ravagers to go in another. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. But then we have effectively a minecart track coming across here. Not through the lava pit. And then we bring it over to another bubble elevator which we have come up into one of the areas around here, probably one of the smaller buildings, and then we have a Ravager stables, probably 2 of these buildings perhaps, and then we set it up to cost an absolute smegging fortune to name a Ravager, because I'm going to have a Ravager chase me from the building they're released from all the way over to the stables, and then vaguely hope to goodness that I can actually keep myself alive for long enough to get them in there. At which point, I may need to come up with a way of having the yakety sax music playing. I don't know how I'm going to do any of this. Ravager lift ends up in a blacksmith shop. So the idea is that they're coming up in the blacksmith shop because that would be where they're being shoed and fitted with oh, that's something I'll have to be careful of. I'll need to put a blade on the back of things so that yeah. Anyone need a pine co? I will need to make sure that the Ravagers that we do transport go through a lava blade that doesn't kill the Ravager, but does murder anything on their back. Because otherwise, I will get shot to death by... Do you get Vindicators on the back of Ravagers? I'm trying to remember. Meanwhile, I'm still getting shot at. Unfortunately, his aim is terrible. Have you seen this? This guy is absolutely useless. Look at this, he's just shooting the floor. But what this does mean is, yes, there will be Ravagers. Yes, there will be a Ravager turn-in. Yes, I'm insane. No, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I just have a vague idea. Vague ideas. Perfect for getting yourself killed with. Right, let's see. I need a way of getting into this tower and this tower that looks sensible. So I apparently need a nap because the sun's setting again. Let's grab one of those and excuse me, one of those. Oh, I now have another feather. That's useful. Occasionally killing chickens is useful. Is this the feathers? This is the feathers. There we are. So one of these is feathers, one of these is books, one of these is ink sacs. You'll notice I have no books, I have no ink sacs, I have feathers. All of those are necessary for yet more books. I'm going to have to sort that out at some point before we start the quote library. Oh god, the quote library. Not the quote library. Why am I... Why am I me? Oh. I forgot to pick up any iron bars. What are you two up to? So what I'm thinking is, let's move this. what I can do is possibly have that, and then we'll have a couple of half slabs here, and let's take away a couple of these bits. Make it look like there's a stairway in. Yeah, that'll look nicer. Do we have any half slabs? No, of course not. Why ever would I have thought to pick up half slabs? So if we do that, don't really need those two. Actually, what we can do is we can put that and that there. And then there's your doorway, and then we can put some trapdoors along here to make it look like there's a... Yes, let's grab a couple of trapdoors. I'm into fertling mode. There's always the need to fertile. Or is it fettle? Am I fettling or fertiling? Next question. What's the difference between fettling and fertiling? Right. That's better. Now we've got a doorway. We haven't got a... oh, hold on. Actually, that should probably be polished. Hey, I got one polished. There. Now we can just put a door in. You see, that looks much, much more like an entrance now. Move that back by one. And while we're at it, move it back by one here as well. That's nicer. That's nicer. Now we just need to put a path in. Yeah. And then we do the same over here, which means moving this wall and moving this ender chest, because kind of useful. And did I have any? I didn't have any more polished andesite stairs, did I? I've got polished andesite though, so let's grab one of those and turn it into a stair. Put that there. 1, 2, 3. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. There. Yep, that's looking better. Now we take this out because it's solid blocks. Doing all right. Trying to sort of get most of the area around the barracks here sorted out and finished up for the weekend. Been focusing very heavily the last couple of days on this gatehouse. How about yourself? How are you doing? Oh, that's in the way. Dang it. Please tell me there's a block behind here. There is. That's good. Thank you very much. It's a bit of an ongoing build. It's been many, many moons. Friday, can't complain. Friday is always good. Unless, of course, you have to work on Saturday, at which point I apologise profusely. Yes. This is just the small section which is purely the pillager barracks and training area. Every day is Friday for you, so well, that's a interesting concept. Apparently Building 4 has decided that it no longer wants to have a mosh pit. Why is Building 4 giving up on the mosh pit? What are you lot up to? I don't trust you. Why? Let me out. I know! What happened to the mosh pit? Do any of the buildings have mosh pits? Has Building 1 taken over as Mosh Pit Central? Yeah, Building 1 has taken over as Mosh Pit. Apparently, the party has changed houses. Or barracks. Oh, and I need to eat. Let's have some of this delicious chicken that got in my way. What about Building 2? Is Building 2 a mosh pit as well now? I'm wondering if it's got something to do with me being around. I really should have just walked through the pathway. What's Building 2 up to? No, Building 2 just appears to be loitering with intent. They're looking at me again. I wonder if it's these guys. Do pillagers instinctively try to get to Bannerman? Even when they're not part of... Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I have a hunch. I think that sticking in pathways are just overrated suggestions. Yeah, it's true. I think that by placing in 2 bannermen, I've changed the AI of the region just a fraction, so that everybody's now trying to path to them instead of just roaming the way they were. Oh, that's interesting. But they weren't part of the same... They were never part of the raiding party that spawned with. I know that for a fact, because everyone died from that. Huh. Maybe they are not all aligned to the nearest bannerman when the world light. That I'm starting to wonder. It would be an interesting and unusual behaviour that I wasn't aware of. Stay on. Learning pillager AI, even when they've been Gordoned. Right, where's my coarse dirt and packed mud? Have I got more packed mud somewhere? No. 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 I appear to be out of packed mud. That's a shame. Fortunately, I don't need much of it. I've gotten a couple of pieces of gravel as well. Let's get some gravel out. Haven't got much gravel either. Is there anything I have a decent amount of other than dirt? That's better. That gives me a path over to there. One there, a couple here, of course dirt to fill it in a bit, a couple of pieces of gravel just for texture. That's better. That's nice. That works. I kind of feel like this area just needs a bush. Yeah, just needs a bush, and this area just needs... oh, actually, I might get some... I should probably put doors on these things. Dang it. I'm going to need that back, please. Let's see, what was I thinking? I was thinking something. Doors. Nope. Wow. I have one door and it's acacia. That's not what I want. Actually, no. That feels wrong. I'm going to regret this, but I think I need iron doors. At which point I'm going to also need some way of opening them. Oh boy. What have we got? Yeah, I can get away with that. Right. Have we got any acacia? Yes. 4 of those. To make 2 of those. Stone... No, that's cobble. There we are. 4 of those to make 2 of those. And iron we should have plenty of. And if we don't, we can always take a quick trip to the Temple of Irony. Oh, hey up. It's 6 to 3, same as for wood, apparently. Right. Let's put that there. And... excellent. I can get in and out. I don't really care about making it mob-proof. There won't be any. Honest Gov. There won't be any mobs. The only mobs are the pillagers, and those are under control. You see, that looks better. Those look good. Those look secure. I think those are probably the first iron doors I've placed around here. How many have I actually... no, times used. Which column is times used? This one. 7. This really needs a search bar. This really needs a search bar. I've used 23 mangrove doors. 19 buckets of axolotl. Ha! I've used 10 music discs. Many heads. We're in the 6s, 5s. I'm just curious. 4. Wow. 3. If this turns out to be 2, I'm going to laugh. Nope, apparently I've missed it somewhere. Can we purchase wolves? Ooh. Are you thinking, yeah, not yet. I'm not on 121. Are you thinking a hunting pack, area? Fitz needs a wolf called Night Eyes. Night Eyes, even. I don't know. Where would I put, I mean... we could put a hunting lodge, sort of. I swear this pit has more animals in it every time I look. We could put a sort of, yeah, a wolf pack, kind of like a hunting pack. It would be all of the wolves would end up in one area. Somewhere like here, perhaps. But I think we'll have to... a kennel, thank you. I can word. Really, I can. Just not today, apparently. So yes, single kennels where we name the animal... where we name them all and keep them all in a single area. It's an interesting thought. I haven't pondered it. Just because I haven't pondered it doesn't mean that it's not a good idea. Any day for that matter. Oh well. Thank you, Chris. Just because it's accurate doesn't mean it's not hurtful. That's looking good. I like that. If I stick a couple of those there... Nah. I'm being funny. If I actually felt anything on that one, it's accurate but completely useless as a statement. That's even more like me. Right, let's get some bone meal so that we can do something about this. Blunt as a fence post. Yeah, these are pretty blunt. Let's upset Cosmic by getting rid of the flowers. I can see the logic in that. As I said, it wasn't that I wasn't actually blah. The statement didn't hit. The statement just happened to be accurate. More than anything, it was yeah. I was kind of playing it up because that's kind of what I do. So the apology was very much due to me being me, so was not actually necessary, but it, yeah, I am screwing this statement up entirely. I hope that makes sense, because I sure as heck don't think I did. Don't think it did. Do that. What am I low? I don't have any oak fences. I sort of appear to not have any sticks. That's good, because basically I'm trying to say, don't feel bad. Because it wasn't something to feel bad about. It was purely me, yeah, being me. Devil. Rejections. Right. You are not being rejected. You are a very, very much a member of this area, and I would feel very, very bad for you to A, feel rejected, and B, feel that... blah. No. Harder. Yes. Somebody throw 3 more dictionaries at me. I think I probably deserve it. Thank you. Right, what was I trying to do? Excellent. I'm fairly sure that's 3 dictionaries that I deserved. Ow. At least yours was softer. You took pity on me. Pity this old fool of a Scotsman, for he is an old fool. Ow. I'm not sure I deserve the quote, though. Actually, if I put one here, that might help this feel like it's joined up a bit better. Yeah, that's better. And do that. That feels strangely blocky, which, given we're in a game that's basically all of... Yes, that quote from Elkhorn is also entirely accurate sometimes. I need to do that. Take out that one. That feels better. That helps make this feel like it's more alive. It's alive! Alive! Yeah, that too. Oh yes, this wall. This wall didn't feel right. Yeah, it's better. I'm trying to blend all of this in so that the edges... that there's no sort of, oh look, there's a socking great big gap between this build and this build sort of thing. It needs life. Apparently the No Drama Safety Llama has gone back to spinning school. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning, just keep spinning. I always knew that the No Drama Safety Llama was just a spin-down counter in disguise. Okay, that looks so much better now that it's got something growing up it. Never did get to that wall. And we're about to have to invoke quote 200 again. That's better. That had been annoying me. It just felt like there was nothing there. Makes so much more sense with those doors there now. Right, I think we might be at the point where I need to invoke quote 200. Let's just do a quick double check. How are we on light source? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. We haven't sorted out our lighting, have we, Scotsman? Yes, it is the end of time. Beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. But that's actually just the letter E. And apparently I've been watching Knight Rider again. Have we caught all of the spawnable blocks in this region? Yes, I think we have. Right. Okay, before I end up falling down another rabbit hole of detailing 1,001 things all over again, let us head over to the cam account and get into Pretty's mode. And that's nice. That's just... Welcome back, True Purple. That is just lovely. Ooh, that's nice too. I like that. I kind of feel like I need to have something on those walkways just to give them a bit more height in a couple of places. But we can always come back to that. How does this look from this end? Yes. That is very much looking up at that gatehouse. Woohoo! Final Fantasy XIV time! Welcome to Dawn Trail. Was there anything else that I fettled with today? Or was it just this? I'm out of Great Balls. And apparently they're not on fire. I think a lot of that was just a heck of a lot of detailing going into this today. But it really... Oh, that's a nice view as well. I like that. Now you can see the path into the gateway. Nuska, good catch. Yes, these walkways actually really do look do help with blah blah blah. Yes, I never finished the. Yes, the walkway between these two towers is kind of a death pit. Oopsie. Oh well. That'll have to be something that I resolve. I mean, I haven't finished this tower either. But how does all of this area look now? That walkway is a hole, a safety hole, yes. There's a hole in my walkway, and it's a bit of a mistake. This whole area now feels so much more complete, though. And it's the same sort of level of detailing as the rest of this castle, which is the important bit. Because if it wasn't as detailed as all of this, I think I would probably feel like I'd failed. Wow. That view. Chef's kiss. That's interesting. Do you have a black screen right now? That's alright then. Because my phone stopped showing me stream. It just went to black screen. It was still showing me chat, but it was just showing me black screen. so I was a little concerned that stream had crashed. However, it hadn't, so that's the important bit. Right, and let me see. I'm sure we're probably going to go in one very obvious direction, but let us check. Actually, let's not. Let's go to a slightly different direction. So, I'm going to pick this point to wrap up. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, and thank you for joining me this week, and, well, just thank you for joining me in general. I keep falling apart. It has been absolutely fantastic working on this week. I will be back again on Monday at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. And I have just noticed that there is somebody good to raid to. We are going to head in the direction of Stu. Where is he? There he is. Stewman's Kitchen. Stu is part of the group on the Guild Rush server, preparing for its final weekend, raising money for Gamers Outreach. So a very good and lovely charity, and a fun streamer to sit and watch. And I've been having great fun watching the challenges as they attempt to work their way through the Blazing Caves add-on and get as many achievements as possible. So I am going to send us over in that direction. And here is a raid message for everybody. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Look after yourselves. You are all absolutely amazing. And I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.